Hell no. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is the new official episode of the Hot Take Podcast, the official podcast of Green Game TV. Coquito, how you doing, my man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good, man. How we doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you got yourself situated and decided to partake in the podcast. It's a little late today, but that's on both of us, so it's all
Yes,
good.
I mean we're humans, man. It's bound to happen once in a while, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna start rolling in here soon, so just give them a little bit of time.
Yeah, your camera was freezing a little bit, but you're good now.
Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're good though. But I like the layout, man. I'm liking the layout. Like,
Oh yeah.
This is officially the first episode, right? So we're not gonna count the last ones. This episode 1.
Yep, this is official, the first episode of the Hot Take Podcast.
All right. Rest in peace to a shot with Dom and Coquito.
Yeah, it's still a shot. By the way, I got my Grey Goose here. What you got, man?
All right, I should have got a new bottle. That's what I should have done, but I guess we're still in the same thing though. But I should have got a new bottle for the new one.
Yeah, you sure should have.
That would have been nice.
Thanks. So now that we got a new intro, a new show and everything, we got to go with the new intro. So whoever's in here, you're going to be getting the first take of the official new intro of the Hot Take Podcast. Here you go.
Yes, sir.
Yo, it's your boy Dom.
Yo, it's your boy Coquito, and you are watching the Hot Take Podcast.
I like that. I like that.
I like the V in the end. The V in the end was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little catchy. You got a little read to it, man.
You have me like this, like
I told you I wanted to turn the volume up to get that bass moving, but I turned it up, but that's as loud. But I can turn it up louder too, though.
But I like that. I like that, and then I like my shades too, man. You like the shades?
Yeah, the shades was dope. The shades was dope. Let's go ahead and start getting into the topic. So the first topic of discussion today is Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is back in Tampa. He just signed his deal today. The question is, can they run it back? Let me get your thoughts first.
I think 100% sure. I think as long as you have that man behind the center, I think your shot to go into the Super Bowl is always probably the highest or the second highest to go there. So I definitely think they're gonna run it back. Did they sign Fournette back as well? This was like a while back, that thing, right? So so that team is pretty much gonna do the same thing they did. The defense is still the same. You still got Tom Brady, so I definitely think they got a chance to run it back, unless they run into that little Super Bowl what they call like the Super Bowl hangover, whatever it is. Yeah. So let's see, but I doubt it. But I definitely have if not making to the Super Bowl, at least making to the NFC Championship. So we'll see.
Yeah, for sure, man. This team is they're always going to be nice. Of course, they got Brady who knows how to win. So the fact that they still got their leader and they're still getting the chemistry together, I think it might be even more scary going into next year. But they might take a bounce back. But I'm pretty sure if they do fall off next year, that they'll come back the year after stronger than ever. So the fact that they're bringing all their guys back is always a good move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can never doubt that man behind center, man. I learned my lesson already.
Facts. On to the next topic. Stephon Gilmore is now on the trade rumor mill. They are saying that he may be another person being moved during trade day. Stephon Gilmore, is he one of the best corners, and where you think he should fit if he was to be traded?
Like him is crazy because I feel like he don't really get the love that he deserves. I think the guy is extremely talented. I mean, the guy clamps up man to man. You don't have to worry about him on whatever side of the field he goes on. He can play zone. I definitely think he's one of the best corners. He's up there between him and Ramsey. Now, The only way I can probably see him getting traded is if the quarterback that the Patriots won on draft day is still on the board. Now I can see them drafting up and possibly adding him into that trade to get the pick and get who they want. But other than that, I don't see him getting traded.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure of that. The trending topic is Julio Jones. I think he might be the one that gets traded on draft day, if anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Being as though the cap and the contract and everything. But Stephon Gilmore is definitely a dog. Defensive Player of the Year. It's very hard to get, especially at cornerback position. But
Mm-hmm.
he's a baller, man. He's definitely a corner that can play any position. He moves around the field. He don't just play one side, or he doesn't just play zone coverage. He can pretty much play both. He even guarded Travis Kelce in the playoffs a few times, but he's definitely a dog, man.
Yeah, that guy's different, man. As I say,
Yeah.
if you can guard anybody man to man, I mean that's to me that's what a true cornerback is.
hmm
Anybody can really play zone, but if you can man to man by yourself, you're a different breed.
Yeah, man, for sure. On to the next topic. We're gonna switch to the NBA. Dr. J, Julius Irvin, is trending on Twitter because of his hot take that he just dropped. Man, what a topic to put into this thread, man. He said that Dr. J, he made two NBA teams and
Mhm.
top fives, and he didn't put LeBron James in there. He said he didn't put LeBron James in his top two NBA teams because he said he's the guy who was in charge of the super teams. You know, that doesn't get talked about a lot because I think it gets overshadowed by KD's move and the Warriors super team and
Mhm.
all that jazz. But
Mhm.
I think he kind of has a point. I mean, even if he would have mentioned the Boston Celtics and
Uh-huh.
that super team, I feel like he does kind of have a point. But I mean, you can't leave LeBron out of the two NBA teams. Let me get
So
your thoughts.
so now this is what I felt, right? Initially when I read it, like I'm just like, damn, you just Dr. J, you just sound like a hater right now, man. Like, is this and I'm like, damn, but Dr. J, don't forget the team that you won a championship as well. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't the only guy there. So I mean, you got okay, I get it. LeBron, it took LeBron to be on a super team to win a championship, but you can't forget the teams that he brought to the finals as well. You know what I'm saying? So um that was just my thought on him. But then like I looked at the list and I'm like, wait, why talk about LeBron? But I don't see Kobe Bryant on that list either. So I'm like, you're
Yeah,
missing out. You're missing out two two of the guys that maybe go down as the top 10, top five greatest basketball players ever. So I mean, that list was. I'm like, I guess he woke up on the spicy side that he had to let that hot take out. But yeah, I looked at the team and I'm like, damn, no Kobe. I'm like, okay, LeBron, all right, that's fine if you don't want to put him on there, okay. But I don't see Kobe Bryant name there.
yeah. The list is it's two good teams, but it's like you missed out on a few people. His list, if nobody knows the two NBA teams, I'm going to go over it. His first team was Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Bill Russell, and Wilt Chamberlain. Then his second team is Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now he could have subbed out at least a few people, but I feel like since he
Yeah,
played with a few legends in this era, that he had to put him
mhm.
in there because he actually seen how they hoop. But he missed out on Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kobe. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
Shaq.
and,
Like,
and
geez.
and the thing is, to another way to look at it is like, listen, if LeBron is still playing in the league, so for him to even be considered or talked about being on an all-time NBA team while you're still currently playing in the NBA, that alone just shows you how great he is and how he deserves to be on the list.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. That's kind of wicked. Like, I don't know. Those lists is nice, but you gotta at least add KD or LeBron or Kobe in that list. I mean, Shaq at least. Come on, man. You put Karl Malone there. You could have put Tim Duncan over Karl
You
Malone.
could put it, yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't
Like,
know where he, yeah, I don't know where he got those names from it, but hey, I mean, when you Dr. J, I guess you can make a list like that, right?
hell nah. I don't care who you is, man. That list is like. I guess some people just do it for clout, man. I think he just try to get his name back out there or something. Because there's no way you making that list and feel comfortable with it. It's no way.
Yeah, I guess the way he sees the style of basketball, I guess, is completely different from how it is. So, I mean,
Yeah. I sure hope so. But this is a new segment I got made for you, Coquito. While we're taking the break, we're gonna call this an intermission. We're gonna go to a commercial break. I got a commercial break for you, Coquito. Are you ready for it?
Oh shit! All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, and now this first commercial is brought to you by Green Gang Zone. The following commercial is brought to you by Green Gang.
You're. Bro, my man came with the resub. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, teal. Show me teal. Show me teal. That's blue. That's blue. Give me Bellinger. Again! Oh my god! I fooled this guy twice! I fooled him twice!
Hey, I kind of like that commercial, man. They got a nice little ring to it, man. What you think?
Oh man, that is fucking awesome, man. That is truly awesome, man. I forget,
Yeah,
I forgot about that Electro one. Oh my god, that is
yeah, I found it like a few minutes ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just add it in there, bro.
oh my god, I totally forgot about that. That kid is hilarious to watch, man.
Facts. I was gonna put another one in there where he was dancing, but I was like, you know what? I'm
No,
not gonna do
that one is perfect. That one is
Nope.
perfect.
Yeah. But that is the first commercial for Green Gang. Of course, the content will be updated when we do get fresh content of their choosing. But you know, I did that in the spare time. But you know, it's all good at the end of the day. But that is the first commercial.
That was dope. That was dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like
for
that.
sure. All right, now back to the topics. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul is official. Lord have mercy. I don't know, but I just know I have my answer of who may win the fight and how it may go. But let me get your thoughts first.
I mean, I think we all know how it's gonna go. Floyd is just gonna toy with him. Floyd is gonna piece him up whenever he feels like it. It's just, I mean, like, it's, I don't know. This is like such a bad look for boxing, man. Like, it's okay. I get it. It's entertaining. It brings more casual fans than anything else. But it's just truly bad for boxing because if you can make all these kind of fights happen or whatever fights the case may be, like one guy say, okay, I want to fight you, and this guy say, I want to fight you, and they make it happen, and they make it so easy, then why is it so hard for actual boxers to come together and make a lot of money and fight each other? So, I mean, it's just continue to just going to give boxing a bad look. And I guess these guys, listen, I mean, Floyd really doesn't care. He just cares about the money. So it is what it is. I mean, of course, we're all going to tune in because, I mean, why wouldn't you just watch it? But yeah, I'm just it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. What I think could possibly be one of the ways how it's going to end. I think Floyd's going to come out strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Floyd's going to take a dive. I think Floyd is willing to take a dive and mess up his record for more money.
Well, no, it's not a record. It's an exhibition match, so it won't count.
Well, you know how Twitter is. Social media these days.
But then again, I think it will be the other way around. I think Floyd is too much of a competitor, too much of a that record means so much to Floyd that I don't think he'll ever want to take a L ever in his life. So I think more of it will be Paul will take a dive than Floyd would. No matter how much
one of
money
them is going to do it for the money. It's the only way because it's ratings.
Well, if I don't know if you ever watched before, Floyd fought a Japanese like a kickboxing star. Wow, I mean that fight was 100% fixed. So I mean, but so I think definitely if you want to say if the fight if whoever's gonna take a dive, definitely will be Paul because I mean you don't have nothing to lose.
Yeah, man, it's Floyd freaking Mayweather.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose. So even if you do get knocked out, I mean you have nothing to lose. You're still gonna have more views. People still gonna want to fight you because you lost to Floyd. So So yeah, definitely I think if that happens, Paul is gonna be the one.
Yeah, man, it definitely can go either way on that. Before we head into your segment, which is called Coquito's Hot Takes, we got one more topic to talk about, and I just added this because I seen it. Do you know who Rita Ora is?
Is that I think she's a singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did a song with Chris Brown. It's like "Body on Me" or something like that.
I think she's like blonde. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw her.
Very beautiful woman. She's definitely up there on my list. Not top 5, but maybe top 10, top 12.
Oh, so I gotta really check her out because I didn't really check her out that much.
Yeah, she's adorable, but she has this history of dating men. I think she has a bad taste in men. I think she is a part of the ugly people gang. You know how the ugly dudes get a chance with good looking women. You wonder how the heck did he get that?
Yeah.
So she dated this dude named Andrew Garfield. Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Now she's dating a dude named, I have to look because it's weird, Taika Waititi. This dude is 45 years old and she's 30. That is almost a 20-year split. I'm sitting here like, it can't be that bad for Rita Ora. She's good looking and she got potential. Like, come on. I
mean, I don't know, man. All right. What that just kind of like, all right. What that kind of just like spells to me is kind of like it might be a little daddy issues in her life. It might be something along that side, because unless she's just one of those girls that just a really nice person and just she goes after whoever I guess treats her well or whatever the case may be. So I mean, she might just be one of those, or not. I think definitely there's some daddy issues along her life. Because 30 to 45, I mean,
like, come on, really? You could have got a 21-year-old and been happy, like.
Yeah, I mean,
it gotta be something in there.
And it can be money, because does she have she has good money, right?
Yeah, she still makes music and all that jazz. It's like, I understand her being the happy part, but like, come on, really? 45, like, dude, it's about to be a life insurance. like, come on, man, like, what we doing here?
I guess they say there's somebody for everybody, so maybe that's it. Her person is somebody 15 years older than her.
You ain't lying. I couldn't do it. Would you date somebody that like 15 years
older than me?
No, like 10 to 15 years.
Older than me, no.
Now older than me, yes, but it got to be like at least maybe 5 years, like. It can't be 10 to 15. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. No, 10 to 15, no. I mean, if you're like 3 to 5 years, okay, yeah, that's fine. But like 10 to 15 or more is like, I think it's you, my mom.
Bro, that's a wrinkled man. Like, come on, like. I know his pullout game trash at this point because there's no way.
Oh yeah, he just don't care at this point.
Bro,
he don't care.
He got nothing to lose. Like, you gonna be struggling, but he ain't got long. So that's kind of wicked. Just saying. But Coquito, before we jump into your segment, I have another commercial for you.
Before we go into that, I just got breaking news. The Panthers just traded Teddy Bridgewater to the Broncos for a 6th-round pick.
What?
So I mean, now what's gonna happen over there in the Broncos? I mean, are you think they're still gonna draft the quarterback now?
It's no way. It's no way to go get a quarterback after you just traded for one. And Teddy Bridgewater he could be a decent starter, but
he is I mean, he's not a franchise changer, but he's a solid 8-8 starter.
Like, I'm so confused.
And before a 6th-round pick.
I'm so confused. I have to process this over because.
So let's run the commercial, and then so you get the time to think.
You know what? This is a good time for a commercial break.
Following content you're about to see is what is expected from the Hot Take Podcast.
I go by Dom.
What's going on, everybody? It's Coquito.
Casamigos Tequila.
Little bottle of Patron right here. Still in the proper 12. Kind of too bright, can't really see it, but just a little bottle of vodka there.
Busted child. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but there's a bunch of aunties and fire grandmas out there showing them their face when they wake up, and then how they bust it down when they put the makeup on. So I'm definitely with that vibe. Have you seen that yet?
I recently just checked it out.
Jordan Woods has just did the bust it down challenge, ladies and gentlemen. And Lord have mercy.
It's just incredible the thing that this guy is doing. The family nearly averaging a triple double. But I mean, definitely my favorite Jordan moment is probably that switch hands, man, in the finals. I mean, I think people like really underestimate like how hard that move is. But I mean, definitely, like, for example, man, I don't see how Julius Randle is not on this list of all-stars.
I'm like, whoever wrote this, your mom's a hoe.
Oh man, what a commercial! Just beautiful.
Wait,
Just
hold on.
beautiful.
No, listen. Julius Randle made the All-Star team.
I had to add that in there.
The ending, I forgot about that. Whoever made that, your mom's a hoe.
Bro, like, hilarious takes, and it's only gonna get better. But I just know it. That was funny, man. Funny times, bro. Like, but yeah, back to this Teddy Bridgewater situation, right? So
yeah, I don't.
Now, what do they go in the draft? I'm pretty sure they're probably going to get an offensive lineman because that's the only thing I can literally see.
I could see Play Sewell, maybe he's Mike. I see that's the only other guy that will be available at that time.
I think he might go to the Lions. I think he might go to the Lions. But it's a bunch of offensive tackles in the draft that they can get.
But then again, the Broncos might just you just don't. At this point, we're making that trade. You just don't know what the hell they're gonna do now. They could take a wide receiver for all they want, a quarterback. I mean, we at this point we just don't know what the hell they're gonna do.
You know, you had your March Madness brackets. If you had a top 10 draft bracket, like whoever just did that is totally exploded. Teddy Bridgewater got traded. Like, what the heck are the Panthers gonna do?
No, and that's weird. It's like, okay, I understand you have Sam, but is Sam that much better than Teddy Bridgewater? Like, for you to just trade him, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess they must really like or believe in Sam.
I would think they go run through Christian McCaffrey, receiving and running anyway. So I think any quarterback back there that can give him the football will be productive. So
yeah,
even though he has an injury history.
So yes, I don't know, man. That wasn't in the topics, but that was breaking news, so we had to add that.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. You adding that. Now we're going to get into your segment called the Coquito Hot Takes.
Oh yes, sir. I like that up there. I like that.
Yes, sir. Now, do you have your topic ready?
Yeah, I have it. Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coquito's Hot Takes. All right, we're ready for your hot takes.
That's fire, man. That's fire. I like that. All right, so my first one is replay takes excitement away from sports. No matter what sport it is, just replay in general.
I don't think so. I kind of need to see what happened again because I don't think my brain processed it. You know what I mean? So it's like when you like the Odell Beckham catch, for example. I needed to see that replay. The David Tyree catch. I needed to see that replay because it's no way they just did that in front of me. So I don't know.
But okay, so we're saying like not necessarily challenging the plays. All right. So what I'm saying is, of course, replays is good because we want the calls or whatever the play, whatever it is, to get it right. But what I say, why I say it takes excitement away from sports in a sense, because back in the days when something happened, or like say a call is out of bounds and it's favor of you, now you're excited, right? Now it's like whenever anything happens, out in baseball, out of bounds play in basketball, a catch happens in football. I mean, you're not really excited. It's like, okay, just wait till they replay it. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then they cheer. So that's why, in a sense, I say it kind of takes excitement away because your first reaction isn't to cheer anymore. It's to, let's see what the replay is. So
yeah, you got a point. I think replay sucks for the people that's on the losing side of it. I think they would be more offended of the replays because it's like, oh my God, Okay, we know Ray Allen made the shot over Tony Parker. Do we really have to see it 5 times in a row, even 3 years later? So yeah, I understand the bad side of it, but like on the good side, like Chase McGrady's 13 to 33 seconds, I need to see that replay.
Oh yeah. No, well yeah, that replay, yes, but I'm saying just like in a live event,
Like a
like
buzzer beater, for example,
yeah,
that
like
knows it
if
counts.
yeah, like you know it, like it went in or didn't go, or like it was good or wasn't good. It takes excitement away, because now it's just like, all right, well hold on, wait a second, let's see the replay first, and then we cheer. So that was just a little bit right there. My second hot take is San Francisco is under the most pressure in the draft.
I can see that, being as though this quarterback that they might draft might not be the person they really need in the future. It's definitely got to be under the most pressure for the 49ers, because I think they literally might be a quarterback away from success, or at least making a wild card. And if they choose the wrong quarterback in this draft, the light's going to be on them about them drafting a bust. You know, who knows? They might draft the next Jamarcus Russell. Nobody knows how the 49ers draft process is going to look into the future, and it's like, they are definitely under pressure. I can definitely agree with your hot take on that one.
I think definitely sitting at number 3, because 1 and 2, I mean, you already know what's set. You already know who you're taking. So sitting at 3 is, with so many options, is, I think they're definitely like I said, they're going with Mac Jones. So I mean, they're definitely going to be under the most pressure now. With, if they really get him, I mean, is he going to be able to make them deep throws when Sanders is wide open? So let's just see.
Yeah, man.
Well, you're gonna like this one right here. Carson Wentz will lead the Colts to AFC Championship game next year.
That, my friend, is a hot take.
This year, whatever.
That's a hot take. The fact that we made the wild card last year, we pretty much didn't make it due to flags, offsides play, and a throw that pretty much got overthrown to the wide receiver and Michael Pittman Jr. in the back of the end zone. We were literally a touchdown away from winning that game. But making it to the AFC Championship with Carson Wentz, I think that'll be oversight of what we want to do. I think the main goal is to go to the Super Bowl, but making the playoffs will probably be a big deal for us, being as though we got a new quarterback. You know, we're drafting the edge rush, which is one of the problems. We don't know how it's going to look next year. We got all this talent. I think making the playoffs of what we got, it could be baby steps to the main goal of what we want to do, because I don't think we're Super Bowl ready yet. I think we have to let it play out and actually see how it goes, because it can be a giant step up or a giant step back. So yeah, that is a hot take.
See, I knew you was gonna like this one, and that's just how I felt and looked at it. Was, you guys were 11-5, knowing what Wentz can do when he's healthy, and the ability that he can still get touchdowns and passing yards with dudes that are just coming off practice squad. So just coming along with a coach team that's kind of already set for him. I mean, it's just a plug in and play. So I definitely think he has the chance and the ability to take you guys to an AFC Championship game.
Yeah, I can see that. Now that'd be nice. But
yeah. All right. So the last one is Micah Parsons will eventually win Defensive Player of the Year.
Now that, my friend, is a hot take. Micah Parsons is a good talent. Going into the NFL is loaded on defensive talent. Defensive Player of the Year is pretty much wrapped up at this point with Aaron Donald. Him winning it at the linebacker position, if he's not moved to edge rush, is going to be a tough challenge, because you are coming into the draft, coming into the league at your position. You got a bunch of linebackers out there that probably can make more production off of you due to the team you get drafted. The Defensive Player of the Year award, you have to go up against Aaron Donald, who's pretty much probably going to win it a few more times. Then, on the other hand, maybe a year before you, Chase Young was drafted. So you're pretty much going to be going up against him neck and neck for that Defensive Player of the Year award.
Well, yeah,
and Chase Young is a beast.
Yeah, like you said, depending on where you get drafted, you either got to go against Chase Young or you got to go against Donald. So, yeah,
it's going to be tough for him.
But just ability wise, and just looking at what the guy can do, I mean, I think he has the roof is busted wide open with the potential that he has. So, I mean, I think the only problem he has is maybe like block shedding. So, I mean, and those are some big boys in the NFL. So, I mean, if you had trouble in college, you might have a little trouble there. But other than that, the dude is lightning quick. The dude is is aggressive, a great tackler, great play recognition, and all the above. So I definitely think he has a chance. I don't think he's going to be off the rip. I think maybe in a couple years or whatever the case may be, but I think he has a chance at least to be runner-up or at least win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, man, hands down, no doubt. It's going to be tough for him, but him being in the votes could be possible.
Mm-hmm.
And winning it, not sure about that, but that is definitely a hot take, Coquito.
Yeah.
I see you. All right, so we've reached the end of the podcast. 30 minutes. That's good timing.
That's perfect, really especially for the first one. That's perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Is there any commercials or anything you want to see before we end it, or anything? Any heads up, advice, notice?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and pour up our shots.
Wait for the next episode. He said hot take. It's not a hot take if I am already though.
What's up, Ricky?
How you doing, Ricky? Ricky, I saw you whooping on some kid in ranked. Oh yeah, I'm drinking straight to the bottle. I'm acting like I'm about to pour something up. What the fuck? Like if I'm not drinking shit.
Look at you trying to be professional.
Yeah, I was looking around. Yeah, no, the fuck, I ain't got no shot glass. I'm taking it straight from here. So,
all right. So, cheers to a good episode.
Yes, sir.
Future endeavors. Hopefully, next time we go live, we'll have a better clip take for the commercial we dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see.
We'll get some more. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully this will inspire somebody to actually send something after they watch it. But, cheers to a good episode. And
yes, sir.
Caners is here now. You're a bit late. Oh, you're super late. You missed all the
Hurricane?
fun.
What's up, Hurricane? Yeah, you missed the commercials we had. You missed everything, man. This was a good episode. You're gonna have to rewatch this, Hurricane.
Sure enough.
But salute, my brother.
Cheers. Yep, you have to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all for coming out. Hopefully watch the replay. It'll be up in a few seconds. Appreciate y'all, and we are gone.
Yes, sir.